Hello my dudes, and welcome back to my little corner of the internet. If you're new here, I'm Evan, and I knit things. And other stuff. Mostly Reid. And if you're a regular, welcome back. I'm so glad you're all here. Today, for me, is Friday, January 16th, and this is episode 2 of my 2026 podcast series. Today I have for you very little. This is going to be a ridiculously short podcast. Number one, I haven't slept all week and I am exhausted. So you get I didn't have the energy to do my hair or put makeup on or anything. So this is a chapstick podcast. Real life, real everything. I mean, it's always real everything. But I'm not even wearing a knit. I mean, I am wearing socks. These are my Q1 TBR socks from last year. Or maybe Q2. I don't remember which one's which anymore. Anyway. So I do have a finished object. And I've got 3 whips. And 2 acquisitions. And then some book chat. First, today I am not wearing my finished object because it is blocking, but I am wearing my hoodie from Red Door Fibre Studio. This is the Witcher Door hoodie. I like it a lot. It's the only hoodie I actually wear. I do have one more cropped hoodie that's got Nezuko on it. And it's got cat ears on the hood that I do wear occasionally, but not often. Anyway, finished object. Is my Teddy Half Zip by Kristen Zimmel. I did finish it. Picture. But since it's still blocking, we'll talk about it next time. Okay? Good. So, whips. First whip is in this bag. My bestie got me this bag either for my birthday or Christmas last year. I don't remember. But Elizabeth Wheatley on Instagram and YouTube and everywhere, she's an author, and she does this series of videos about book goblin, and they're really funny if you're a reader and kind of weird and kind of a nerd. They're funny. Anyway, she got me this awesome tote. It's a really good tote. But anyway, I am so distractible today. Okay, let's focus on knitting. I can't show you this because it's my Purl Soho sample, but know that it's in this bag. I have 3 samples to complete. I am not even halfway through the first one, but I know how many rows I need to complete a day in order to finish on time, and I have not had issue doing that so far. So that is due on February 18th. I am hoping to have this first one finished next week, and then I've got 2 more. So we're on track. It's just eating up significantly more of my knitting time than I want it to. I knew it would, and I'm being paid an absurd amount of money to do this very easy thing that just takes a decent amount of time. So, there's that. Second, is my Sweet Shop blanket by Laura Penrose. I do not have it with me again because it's too big to show you this way. So, video I will show you the diagram to show you where we are at for it. So, I don't know if I showed you last time, but I finally decided how big it's going to be, and it's going to be 170 squares. So I have to hold the journal weird because the page opposite to this is all the details on my sample. So, there we go. That's what the blanket's going to look like. It's 10 by 17. We currently have 75 squares. I'm working on the 76th square currently, and I need 170. So we are making progress, but slowly. You can check out the playlist with all of the videos for that in it to see more about it. And final whip is, this is the Ripple Cami by Jessie Maed. Yarns are both from Fiona K Knits. Here's where I was last week, and I did about this much. I did that yesterday, and that's the only chance I've gotten to work on it. I love how this is pooling. It looks so cool. Anyway, yarns. These are both Stampede sock. This is Demon Hunter from the K-pop Demon Hunter pre-order. And then this is Electric Sheep, which was her Sacred Sheep festival colorway, but that you can get on her website now. They look amazing together. Yeah, I'm wanting to have this finished by February 12th. I'm doubting whether that's possible or not at this point with this sample. Yeah. We'll just have to see. Let me move my marker here. I really want it to be, but I really don't know if I can. There's just not enough time to be doing the Sweet Shop blanket for content and then the sample and this. I just don't have the time. So, already 8 minutes in, that's already all the knitting. Acquisitions, I have 2. Sam over at Clockwork Fibre Co. put a bunch of yarn that she found in her house up on her website, including a bunch of discontinued bases that were on sale for like $18 a skein. So I picked up this, which is Boardwalk 2-step, which is an 80% superwash merino and a 20% nylon. 437 yards per 100 grams, and this colorway is called Pool of Tears. And this is a good bridge the gap color for my blue-green blur cardigan that I want to make. So, very excited about that. And then, the big one. Black Purl Magic decided to discontinue her Babs bags, which is big ass bag, Bab. And I have been coveting a green one of those for forever, but I did not have the budget to spend $140 on a giant bag. Well, they were on sale for 80 something, and there was a green one still. So, yes, this bag is freaking huge. But I'm obsessed with it. It actually came at the perfect time because my Sweet Shop blanket would no longer fit into the bag that I had it in. So it goes in here now. And I am so thrilled to have this because it's freaking enormous and it's gorgeous. Like, just look at that. Ooh. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And for such a steal. So that's acquisitions. I actually have another acquisition coming, but it's not here yet. Lauren at Treehouse Knits really wanted to get rid of like all extra yarn before her next collection. So she had a few mystery packs left that she put at 25% off when they were already really cheap. So I got a mystery pack of 4 skeins of spruce sock, which for me is a full sweater quantity, for $45. And that included shipping. 4 skeins for $45. Now, do I know what color it is? No. But there are very few of her colors that I would be disappointed with. As long as it's not yellow, I will be pleased. And if it is yellow, then I will put it up on the D-Stash Discord. Like, I could not pass up that price. I couldn't. It was not possible. So, that just leaves book chat. I told you this was going to be a quick one. I did. I'm exhausted. I feel like a dead person. So, books. I have only finished 3 since last week. Take this with a grain of salt, people. I am talking about my reading, not your reading. However many books you read this week, even if that's 0, is awesome. As long as you're reading. I don't care what you're reading. I don't care how many things you're reading, but read something. Okay? Reading is good. So I finished 3 books this week. The first was Lady Macbeth by Ava Reid. 4.5 stars. Loved it. I cannot say how true to original Macbeth it is because I have not read original Shakespeare's Macbeth. That is not one of his plays that I've read. I'm going to read it now. I've had it on my shelf for years. I just haven't read it. I've read a lot of other ones, but that's not one of them. So, I can't tell you if it's true to the original or not, but I really liked it. I read a short story collection titled Never Whistle at Night, which was a collection of indigenous dark fiction short stories, all by indigenous authors. I really liked most of them. I did have to skip halfway through one of the stories that was just too much for me. I mean, a lot of them were gruesome and violent and horror, but one of them was just, okay, I'm done with that one. But I gave the whole thing 4 stars as a whole. And then I finished Poverty by America by Matthew Desmond, and that was 5 stars, should be required reading for everyone in the United States. A really important book. It also wasn't boring at all. I don't usually like nonfiction, but I read it when I think it's important to, and that's one that was important to read. And was interesting. I mean, interesting in a really terrible way, but yeah, okay. Currently reading. Brett and I are reading The Butcher's Masquerade by Matt Denneman. I'm reading 1984 by George Orwell. I'm reading A True History of the United States by Daniel A. Sturgeon. I'm about to finish They Bloom at Night by... I'm gonna pronounce this name so badly. I'm so sorry. Trang Tan Tran. Again, sorry. And then I'm about to finish that one. I've got like 40 minutes left. And then I read the first chapter but haven't gotten any further than that of Love and Other Conspiracies by Mallory Marlowe. So I have quite a range of books currently. We've got nonfiction history, we've got botanical horror, we've got contemporary romance. Yeah, lots of things in there. And that's all I've got for you. I hope you guys are surviving this week. It's been something, man. I hope you have time to do something for you today or this weekend, that you can just relax and like take some time to recharge, and that you're hanging in there. I love you all. I hope you have a great weekend or week or whatever day it is that you're watching this. You could be watching this 5 years from now. You could be watching it 5 seconds after I hit publish. But I love you all. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.